Hey everybody, this is Tambeyoda. Thanks so much once again for joining me here on Tambeyoda Reviews. So today we have from the War for Cybertron Siege line, Voyager class, Starscream. All right, and we can see in this beautiful packaging once again, awesome artwork on here. And just like before, we have there's a, I don't know if you'll be able to see this in the light. Sometimes you can see in the glares, you can see the special UV paint that they put on here. Basically, if you have a black light, this will glow in the dark, and there's secret messages in here. You can take that and you can put them into a website for Hasbro, and you can get some special stuff. I don't know, just like a little game. I don't think you actually win anything, like anything tangible. I think it just unlocks more things on the website. So this is a Starscream right here. Woo-wee, buddy, you can see him right through the packaging right here. Come around to the back, and we have him in both his modes, along with, this is, does it say who that is? It just says Battle Master. I'm not sure who that actually is. I wish it would say who it actually was instead of their the little numbers on here, but those are the two new ones. They haven't come out yet. This is in wave 2, so we got this picture here that's been on every single packaging. More stuff back there, but let's go ahead and get this guy open so we can check him out. All right, so we're back, and we have Starscream out of the packaging. He is in his robot mode. That's the mode that he comes in. Now, there are a few things that you have to do whenever you get him out of the packaging. Number one is you have to extend his arms out. And we'll show that a little bit more in transformation, so you'll know about that. And this piece right here, this little piece right here is actually up like this. So you have to move this back down into this position. So, oh, and these are actually straight like that, and you need to flip these back, the heel supports. So this is basically everything that you get inside the packaging. His weapons are already attached to his limbs. They're rubber banded on so they don't fall off. Now, here are his instructions. Come on the inside, you can see all the different things that you can add to him. We got fire burst blast things and all kinds of other things that you can equip to him with the Micromasters, the Battle Masters, the Fire Blast effects, stuff like that. Now, here are his weapons right here. There's the stats for his weapons for his null rays, HPI. I don't know what that stands for. And then here are his instructions. So his instructions are pretty straightforward. They're pretty easy to read. Now, let's take a look at this figure really quickly. We'll do a 360 on him. So to transform, basically the first thing we want to do is we want to remove his guns. And we'll flip the wings back like this. And we want to come back here and pull this stuff back like this. It'll untab from his back. See how there's some tabs right there, and then there's some little spots right there where you pull that back. Now there's a step in here. I'm not sure what this is actually for, but first of all, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and bring these down. Tab these together. So for some reason, whenever I got mine was already scratched here on this gray paint. Now the part that I was talking about that's kind of a little weird is this little piece back here. There's a little gray piece that's flipped up underneath here, and they want you to flip this around and then tab it into the back of his head. I don't know if this is supposed to, maybe this is just supposed to be like the seat, but you can't see it through this. I don't know, because it kind of looks like, it kind of resembles a seat, and it's, well, but it's like that whenever we have it transformed. So I have no idea. No idea what that's for. Okay, so the arms, real quickly, we want to do those. So these panels flip open like this. You'll flip the fist in, and then collapse this down. That's what I was talking about earlier, where I was saying you have to extend the arms. All right, so the feet are done. We're gonna bring these legs around like this. And then what we'll do is there's a tab right here. You see this long tab, and that's going to tab into this section right here. These pieces are spring loaded and they'll flip in. You kind of have to do that yourself, push in these. So if you don't push that in, see it goes about there, push that in, and it goes all the way. Oh, we missed a step. I'm going to take this piece right here and bring this up to about here. And now we got to take this and push this into here. Okay, and then once that's done, then you want to tab this into here, but it's a little farther down than you can actually reach. So the shoulders are hinged so that you can rotate them down, and you just want to rotate this straight, so that you can then tab that into the leg. You do that same thing with this side. You want to tab that arm into the leg, like that. Now once you have that done, we'll bring this forward. It'll go into here. You can bring these pieces down. This will go up underneath the nose cone. Do this again, bring this up underneath the nose cone. So these pieces, I don't know if you see these two little tab pieces, they will actually tab into the arm right here. It looks like there's three, but it tabs into the two outer holes. Okay, there we go. That's all in there. And then to hold it all together, you'll actually have this piece right here that'll hold it together. But first, before we do that, we want to come down here, bring this down. That'll go into there. Then this will come up, and there's these little notches right here that'll tab into these little posts right here. There we go. Just like so. So now he is transformed into his, dang it. Okay, there we go. Now he's fully transformed into his tri-wing jet. Now you have two options for the null rays. You can post them underneath the wings like this, or like I like to do, I like to post them into the shoulders at an angle like this. I think it looks a little bit better. So there you go. You have your tri-jet. Just like that. Now you do have this piece in the back here. A lot of people were complaining about this, but I think it's a lot better than the head sticking out of the back, because that's what we saw at Toy Fair, was the head sticking out the back. So I think this is way better than what we saw before. Now he does have a flight peg back here, so you can tab that in. And yeah, and then I've seen some people also tabbing in the Battle Masters underneath here. So I don't know, I haven't tried that yet, but. All right, so get him back into robot mode. Now you may notice that these pop off like this. This is a complaint that I've seen where people are kind of upset that they didn't go ahead and just put a pin in here, because it looks like they engineered it so that a pin would go through here. I don't know if they were having issues with it tabbing in and they just decided not to put the pin in. I could definitely see that where, you know, you try to tab this into here and it doesn't want to go. It probably breaks this stuff right here, to tell you the truth. Take this, bring this back up to here. This will peg into that little hole right there. Untab the wings. We'll flip these back like this. Untab the hands or the arms. Bring the legs down. Rotate them around. Once that's rotated around, you can bring this down and tab that into there. That out. Flip this open. Flip out the fist. And then one last thing is we have this piece right here. Untab whatever this is. See, it looks like something tabs into it on this side. Maybe that's something that holds the head straight. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see what we can find here. The only thing that I could think that would tab into it would be these pieces right here. Maybe this thing right here tabs into it. Let's see. Maybe so. I don't know. We'll try it. Looks like it's a little too high for that. Why isn't this going? Yeah, that's a little high for that, so I don't know. I don't know what that's really for then. Maybe this flips out like that. Let's try this. Because it looks like there's kind of a pattern right there, or a little slot right there. Yeah, that looks like that's what that goes to. All right. So it just creates a little back panel for this right here. But I still don't understand why it tabs into the back of the head. I don't understand what that function's for. All right, so we figured out one function. All right, so let's get these legs all straightened out so that he stands straight. And then the null rays go on the shoulders. And he's back into robot mode. So very cool. I do like the paint jobs on these guys. They do a really good job, especially with all of the battle damage and soot and stuff like that. And I really do like those paint jobs. And it looks like it's not like it's printed on. If you look in some spots, you can see actual pixelation through some of the paint. I don't remember if it was on this one or if I saw it on Soundwave. I think I was messing with Soundwave today and I found pixelation on the paint. So I think it's actually printed on, which is really weird. It looks like it would probably be because it's only, well, there's some paint up here. Maybe it leaked over? I don't know. Oh well. Well, let's take a look at articulation really quickly now. So we have the head is on a ball joint. There is light piping in here. I don't know if you can see that. It's really dim light piping. The wings are on a couple of joints. You have a joint that allows you to move the wing up and down this way, and then forward and back like this. Come to the arm, there's two different joints. There's a joint that allows you to move it out, and you can see that mushroom peg joint right underneath that allows you to move forward and back. There's a double elbow right here. Right below that is a bicep twist. And then you come down here. There's kind of a movement here. It's mainly for transformation, but there is a twist on the wrist. Now, I don't like to do the twist because the wrist does pop out. It's one of those mushroom peg joints, and it easily pops out. Both of mine do. Whenever you get it, whenever it's delivered, or whenever you buy it, remove it from the package, the fist, the front part of the fist, or the I don't know what you want to call this part of the fist, is actually forward. So I had to move mine and then push it back in on both hands. It didn't want to work very well. Now there is waist articulation. You can see that right here. It kind of breaks up this canopy whenever you do that. Now there's two different joints here again for the waist, forward, back, out to the side. Now there's a twist right underneath that. You got a knee joint right here. It's a really good knee joint. And then you have this piece right here that allows you to overextend it. Now the foot has all kinds of articulation. So you can move the toe, you can move the back support, this heel support right here. You have a rock kind of thing, and then you have a move where you can move the foot forward and back. See, like that? So it's got a lot of range of motion on that, just the foot itself. So out of this wave of Voyager class figures, I have to say that this one is probably my favorite, just because both of his modes are fairly decent. You'll see tomorrow with Soundwave's video when I'm talking about how one of his modes is excellent. The other mode is, I don't know if I want to be so harsh, but it's bad. It's bad. I was going to say garbage, but it's bad. So come back tomorrow. You'll be able to see that video review, see exactly what I'm talking about. But this guy right here is going to go ahead and do it for this video review of Starscream. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that right now. Thank you so much for watching. It's Tambeyoda. See you guys tomorrow.